Everyone wants to get into development eventually. It's good business. But whether or not my neighboring plot has the capacity to continue construction all the way to the top is something which is concerning. Many times people don't listen to me. They end up buying the wrong development. Maybe they don't like my face. Maybe sometimes, maybe sometimes maybe what I'm saying doesn't click with them at that very moment. Maybe sometimes people think that the price per square foot in a particular area is way too high compared to an area like maybe you could bleep that out or leave it, I don't know. Many people get told, oh, you could buy a property in this area, put it on short-term rental and your rental will be so much. But what they don't see as an investor or a layman or a third person is that there is a lot of land within that area which is still vacant, empty plots of land which will eventually be developed. They don't see that this is not a master developer community where one developer is developing the entire community, whereas this developer has distributed or sold pieces of land to individual developers. They go and make whatever they want to make. When they make depends on their financial capabilities. Many a times you'll see areas that have started development, maybe ex-developer went bust, doesn't have enough money, put up the building halfway, wait for a while till I get some more funds, or I need sales in order to generate my funds because I've exhausted my bank account in buying the plot. Everyone wants to get into development eventually. It's good business. But whether or not my neighboring plot has the capacity to continue construction all the way to the top is something which is concerning, because that is what will identify the price of my property which I've bought in a certain area. Hence why I always recommend strongly to work with master developers that develop the entire community. Of course, in good locations, prime locations. Now, if someone doesn't have the capital or the kind of money they need to buy into those developments, that's when payment plans come into play. You also have to make sure that you are somehow one of the early birds to get into those developments, because that's when you get a better price per square foot as you're entering. The idea is to get into the right developments at the right time and making sure that you buy the right product as well, because in an upward trending market everything rents, right? Anything will rent in a market which is going up, but when the market's going down is when you have to make sure that your property is still rented and generating cash flow. Because the guy who could not afford Dubai Marina and was living in JLT when the market was up is going to leave JLT and move to Marina to find the best property, because now he can afford Marina, or now he can afford downtown and he moved out of Business Bay, or he was living in Azizi, which is in Maidan, and now can afford Shobha Heartland. But having the right spec of the property which you purchase in Shobha Heartland or Marina or downtown is also very important.